Welcome back to another video of The Learning Investor. Today, one of my crypto wallets got hacked and the funds got drained out of it. And so I'm going to tell you what happened and what I've learned about it. So keep watching to find out more. If you like the channel, if you like what I talk about, you like my sharing my experiences and the things I've learned from it, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you're on mobile, hit the hype and leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you've been hacked, if your wallet has been hacked, or you've lost some money through a hack, a bank card, checking account, whatever it is, let us know your story. Maybe we can learn from each other. So I'm gonna turn this camera around. We can watch the lake while I talk. So this morning I woke up to do my regular crypto stuff. And I got to looking in my accounts, my wallets, just to check. See, there's a picture, the cool picture of the lake. So it's a big lake. No swimming. See? So anyways, back and look at it. It's pretty. So one of my wallets got hacked. It was supposed to have money in it, and I pulled it up to check the balance as usual. It had 4 cents left in it. I was like, what the world? What happened to that? It was supposed to have more money. Why did it have 4 cents? So my first thought was that I did something. That I messed up somewhere. Somehow I moved the money and I forgot about it. So, it's not the first time that's happened. So I went to pull up the transaction history. So one thing to know about the blockchain is it records all the transactions, everything. So it recorded what happened. And sure enough, what it recorded was that somebody had gotten into this wallet and moved some money from the base chain, I think it was from the base chain to the Ethereum chain. They bridged it over to another chain. And then once they bridged the money over to this other chain, so there's another cool picture of the lake. Nice and bright and sunny. It's like 100 degrees out here. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. Anyway, so they bridged it over to the ETH chain, the Ethereum chain, and then they moved it to their wallet on the Ethereum. I could actually see their wallet. Can't do anything about it though, because I don't have their seed phrase. But they could obviously do something to my wallet, which they did. And more than likely because they had that seed phrase to that wallet. For those of you who don't know what a seed phrase is, when it comes to blockchain technology, is like a secret password. It's 12 to 24 words that have to be spelled correctly, and they have to be in a certain sequence in order to unlock and take control of a wallet or an account. And so, obviously, this person gained access to my seed phrase on that wallet. And they were able to take control and do whatever they wanted to with it. There's pretty trees over there. And so they ended up draining that wallet. And what was left was like 4 cents, which is usually just little crumbs or whatever. And so I was kind of in shock. It wasn't a lot of money, just a little bit of money, but it would taught me a lesson. Taught me several things, as a matter of fact. And so what I did next is I took a little bit of a breather. They had done this 6 hours ago, and I figured, well, if they were going to do anything else, they would do it pretty quickly right after they did the first move. So I took a little breather, put my thoughts together, didn't blow up, didn't scream and shout and holler and everything, but came up with a plan. I should have had a plan ahead of time. And actually I did a little bit, but I needed a better plan. And so I got to thinking, what am I going to do next? So I come back to the computer, come back to my wallet, and went out looking. And so, okay, what wallets are attached to that seed phrase? What kind of access did this person gain? How much of my funds are in danger of being lost? And so, fortunately, that wallet that they hacked and moved the money out of was the one that had the highest balance. Still wasn't a lot of money. All the rest of them just kind of had crumbs used from old projects that failed from years ago. You can find out more about those by looking at watching some of my videos from earlier about my journey so far. And so the attacker did not have access to other wallets. They were on different seed phrases. I was a little paranoid, which kind of saved my butt, years ago. I was a little paranoid. So I had different wallets and different seed phrases. Now I usually split things up and I have different wallets for different projects or different investments. And so I had some stuff that was kind of bunched together on one particular seed phrase. It was different than the one that got hacked. But I went ahead and created some more seed phrases and split that up even more. So that way, if something gets hacked or if it happens again, the damage will be small. Like it was this time, the damage was pretty small. And so I was able to do that and move some funds around to get them more secure. And so right now, the way my investments are set up, my investments are diversified. I think they're diversified pretty well. They could probably be diversified more. And so some of my investments are on the stock market. Some of my investments are in crypto. A lot of my investments are in crypto. Some of them are other places. And in the crypto realm, which is kind of what happened this morning, there was a little fish right there. The fish are actually popping a little bit. Maybe. I saw a few earlier. Anyway, so my crypto is actually broke up a little bit and diversified it a little bit more. And so right now I have about 10, I think, 8 or 10 different seed phrases with several wallets attached to each seed phrase. So they're split up pretty good. I'm fixing to be in the shade here in a minute. It's going to feel better because it is 100 degrees out here. So things are split up, diversified pretty well. Some of my crypto is on hardware wallets. Some of my crypto is on soft wallets. Some of it is on exchanges. And so it's in different places. So if one of those gets hacked, which may probably happen in the future again, who knows, then the amount of funds that get taken should be small or smaller. It ain't gonna be all of my funds. So let's think about it like this. Think about it if your bank account got hacked, your debit card. So you use your debit card at a gas station and your debit card got hacked and they drained all the money out of your account. That'd be kind of a frightful day. Oh, there's a bird right there. Let's see if I can record them. No, well, let's see here. Yeah, he done moved. Yeah. Anyway, so these are some lessons that I've learned. Now, this is not financial advice by any means. This is just what happened to me, what I've learned from it, and what I think about it, and how I'm going forward. So maybe it'll help you out if you ever get hacked. So I'm gonna stand right here. I'm in the shade, which is much better. Actually, I'm going to a tree where it's even cooler there. Number one, it's not if you're going to get hacked. In this digital age that we're in, just about all of our money is digital. So the question is not if, but when. Oh, I think I ran through a spider web. So it's not if you're going to run through a spider web, it's when you're going to run through a spider web. It's not if you're going to get hacked, it's when you're going to get hacked. I'm just to sit right here, so let me turn it around. So anyway, so yeah, digital accounts, it doesn't matter whether it's at the bank, in the stock market, crypto, on your phone, on your laptop, whatever it is. If it's digital, it can get hacked. So you might as well think about what are you going to do if you get hacked? What's your plan? So that I've learned a little bit already, and I'm learning it some more. still, you know, some lessons you relearn and you learn them over and over again. They get nailed in your head. Is diversify. Split up your money. Don't put all your money in one basket. You heard the phrase, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your money in one account. Think about it back to the bank analogy. Suppose you had all your money in one bank account and then somebody hacked that account, took all your money out. You would be broke. All of it would be gone in one fell swoop. Well, let's suppose you had different accounts at different banks, and one of those accounts got hacked. Oh, something just flew up ahead of me. There was another bird. Let's see, I'll get a picture of that bird, maybe. Let's see here. Let me zoom into him. Where'd he go? There he is. He was right above my head, and he kind of about scared me. Anyway, so you want to keep things separated, diversified. Don't put all your funds in one basket. Don't put all your funds in one account. And so that's what I did even further. I was already diversified, so the amount that this attacker stole was small. And so I just diversified even more, created more seed phrases and more wallets, and spread things out a little bit thinner. And so when that happens again, hopefully the damage will be less. There's a dragonfly. Finding all kinds of stuff here. So, anyway, another thing that I'm learning is try to keep your seed phrases secure. Now, I don't know how this person got my seed phrase. Like I said, those are wallets that I was used on failed projects from years ago. So maybe he was able to break into a contract and get the seed phrase or the permissions that way. Maybe I clicked on something unknowingly. I don't know what happened. I don't remember clicking on anything or doing anything like that. There's a picture of the moon. Let's see if we can get the moon. Where'd it go? I'm not seeing it. Anyway, so keep your seed phrases, keep your passwords safe. If you can. Now, sometimes things are stored digitally, sometimes things are physical. Your risk appetite will determine how you want to store your seed phrase. And so keep things safe. It's like Lord of the Rings. Is it secret? Is it safe? Another thing that I've learned is when bad things happen, what happens is important, but how you react to what happens is even more important. I'm still learning this. And so what I had to do after my account got hacked, my wallet got drained, only 4 cents left in it, is I had to take a little breather for a minute, put my thoughts together, organize what I was going to do next, and then come back with a fresh mindset and take action. And so that's kind of what I did. So I was able to get things separated and segregated even more, spread out, diversified even more. So when this happens again, it'll be only a little bit of money. I've even split up my Bitcoin. I said in several different blockchains, several different wallets. Some of it is hardware wallets, some of it's software wallets. And so that way, if I lose, if somebody gains access, hopefully I won't lose it all. I'll just lose a piece of it. And so that's what I'm learning. And that's what I've learned so far. Maybe you got hacked one day. Maybe you lost some funds. You can share your story. And tell us what happened in the comments and what you did about it and what you learned. You may have learned something different than me. You might be able to help me out. Or maybe I can help you out. We can help each other out. And so that's kind of what I'm here for, is just kind of share my experiences and things that I've learned along the way. As always, remember, this is the learning investor. I don't know it all, but I'm learning. Always learning. So anyways, if you like the video, if you like what I talk about, either good, the bad, and the ugly. Subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment. If you're on mobile, hype it. It'd be much appreciated. So I guess I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day.